Tonight, did you see that? Tonight, starring Miley Cyrus. And the very controversial statement made by an NBC News commentator linking dissent on healthcare to racism.
What concerns me is when in some of those town hall meetings, including the one that we saw in Missouri recently, where there were jokes made about lynching, etc., you start to wonder whether, in fact, the word socialist is becoming a code word, whether or not socialist is becoming the new N-word for, frankly, for some angry, upset birthers and others. I hope that's not the case.
Here now, FoxNews.com correspondent Courtney Friel and Fox News anchor Jane Skinner. I don't know what the lynching thing is. Could you find out what that was?
Yeah, well, talk about not helping the debate, right? The irony, I think, with Carlos Watson is that he's a guy who made his name on a website where he calls himself an optimist and says he's all about promoting the positive. I'm not sure what he said there is really promoting the positive. This race issue in the healthcare debate started, I guess you could point to a couple of different places. One is some Looney Tune in eastern Maryland hung his congressman in effigy outside the office. And also John Dingell, who's a veteran congressman from the Detroit area, went on camera in an interview and said, you know, it's kind of like being when I was voting for the Civil Rights Act and we had people in white sheets running around like
Dingell said that. But you know, hanging somebody in effigy is not lynching. It's a form of protest that goes back hundreds and hundreds of years. So there isn't any lynching in play here at all. Nothing. And the other thing is, Courtney, that you have a real tenuous link between racism and the healthcare debate. There's just no... And a woman from the Atlanta Constitution did that too, and I'm not getting that.
Well, watching this video, I immediately, as a reporter, wanted to contact Carlos Watson. So I did some peeps over at MSNBC, and bottom line, like, he put on his blog, he was just offering this up, wondering about it. It was a section called the C Note. That is just where he gives a deep thought every single day.
I don't know if national television is a place to wonder. Maybe I'm... Okay.